Hey, Lexi, hold on one second. The way they say to add you does not work. So I am going to see. I'm going to see why that's not working. Exactly. YouTube for us. There's 3 dots next to the comments. Add YouTube moderator. No, it does not allow me to do that. Okay, let's see if there's another way to do this. Mm-hmm. Let's see if there's something. Hey, everybody. We're just working on a few little things. So just get comfortable, enjoy. Trying to see if I can do something here that I wanted to do. And if I can't do it, then that's fine too. And I will do something else. Everyone's showing up early. Love it. Love it. You might hear a dog crying in the background. That's Harper. Harper likes to cry all the time now. Nothing wrong with him as far as we can tell. I've taken him to the vet a million times. He's perfectly healthy for a 16-year-old dog, but he just likes to cry if he's not sitting like right on top of me. And he's not, so he doesn't like that. Count. Okay. Harper, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll go live at 7, everyone. So do not worry. Harper, it's okay, baby. Lie down, sweetie. I have a heating pad on for him. He's got 3 blankets, a $1,000 chair, the Orient Express on television because he likes the sound of the train. Is he still crying? Yes. Still crying. All right, the camera might go off for a second, guys, but don't worry. It's everything's good. We'll come back on. Lie down, lie down, Harper. Hi, everyone. I'm here. Thanks for progressing. Stay soon. I'm just adding a moderator, guys. And it takes a moment. All right, so we're about 2 minutes out. So let me give you a little bit of details on what we're doing today. I have an sorry, I'm hearing so much feedback when we're doing this. Hold on. Mhm. How should we- Okay. I asked you all these questions to do the set up a moderator. So much. Yeah, I know your feedback, guys. It's take a little bit more this is getting set up. So just hang in there. I'll talk when that's done. Okay. I'm getting feedback still. I still hear feedback. Okay, can you guys hear me? Now I still hear feedback. Hold on. Mhm. Okay, what I'm going to do is go out and come back in. I think it's just lost its mind a little bit. Okay, guys. Hopefully everything is working. You can hear me now. All good? Yay, you can hear me. There's no feedback, hopefully. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm just making sure everything is set up correctly. And yeah, okay. I think we're good. Okay. So Lexi, who some of you know, will be moderating, hopefully. Yeah, she got. Will be moderating this live. She was kind enough. We were chatting about something, and she was kind enough to offer. So what we're going to do is there's a very long list of products, and for the next hour, we are going to have just members on the live, and then we are going to open it up to everyone else. Now, to open it up to everyone else, I have control of doing that. So I won't do it like right away. I will, do it. I will do it when we come to about like an hour or so, and we'll gauge it. We'll see how far we've gotten. Frankly, um, Lexi has set up a very cool system of everyone and how they can pay for all of this, which and like put in all your information to get your email addresses and your actual physical addresses and all that good stuff. So that's fantastic. But what I am going to do is I am going to put in here the, if I could think, because my dog will not stop crying. Um, he just will not stop. I will put in here no, that's not it. I will put in here the ways that you can pay. So PayPal or Zelle. And again, there will be this very cool thing that Lexi will link to this live. And basically what you'll be able to do is scan a QR code for PayPal or for Zelle, whatever you prefer to do. And it will take you to a page, and basically you can fill in all information and put in your payment and everything. It'll all be very streamlined. Hopefully that's the way it works. It won't be any problem on Lexi's end. I'm sure she'll do a perfect job. It will be more me screwing something up because my dog will not stop crying and my brain doesn't work when I have background noise. Okay, let's see. Let's find Harper. It's okay. It's okay, Harper. I might just put him on the ground, although he might fall down the stairs if I do that. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me just go do that and put him on the ground. Okay, let's get the QR code. Okay. that. And all right, so I'm going to give you all the details about this list. And basically the way this is going to work is that I will go through the products, and Lexi's going to pin the comment that's going to basically have the way that you go about claiming that you have won the item and that you pay for the item. But this is how you actually win the item. To win the item, all you have to do is comment first. That's it. So the prices are already set. I've already set them. I might lower them a little bit when we're going through these things, and just to make it better for you guys. But there's no bargaining, or don't worry, I'm not gonna like make you guys fight for anything. That's not what this is about. It'll just allow you to, we can go quickly through it. Like I said, there's a lot of items. So I think we'll try to do it relatively quickly, and maybe I can actually get through all of this. I'll just be honest, I don't know if we can, because there's a lot to get through. There's quite a bit. So I'm not exactly sure how far we will go. I've been trying to put the QR code in here, but it doesn't like that. So what I will do instead, I'll just give you my PayPal. And then once the comment is attached to what when Lexi has that document, it'll be very clear about how to pay. Okay. Always glitches when it comes to these things, guys, but that's okay. That is okay. That's how it works. Okay. We're gonna go back on the chair. There you go. All right. All right. It's okay, Harper. You're okay. Harper is very old. He's 16, and he likes to cry a lot. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with him. Except the fact that he's old. But, he just doesn't like to be, even right now, he's just a couple feet away from me, but it doesn't matter. He wants to be on the sofa on top of me, which of course is impossible to do 24/7. It's not possible. All right. I will look for the Venmo thing later and the PayPal thing later, because I can't find it right now. There we go. There's the form, and that has the QR codes for PayPal and Zelle on it. Okay. I just petted Harper so he would know he's on. All right. Okay. And when you see Al Feisty come up like that, that's Lexi. Hey, Gita, how are you? Okay. So again, that's the forms. On the forms, you'll put in all your information. You'll put in your name, your email, your entire address, and then you can pay for your item. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up an item. I'm going to do this. We'll just pick one, and I'll show you how this is going to work. Okay, so this is a test. This is just a test. There is a list of the items, and I have not sent it around. The reason I have not sent it around is because I want to be able to jump around, and I don't want to necessarily go through number by number. That's not how I've set it up. So I can tell you though, there's a lot of different brands in this Declutter, and I actually put pictures of all of them up on Discord and on Instagram and on YouTube, the boxes of all the items. So you can see everything that was in there. So you'll know what's in there. There's a ton. And there's also fragrances. To give you a quick run through, there are a number of boxes, a number of products that are Chanel that are sealed and they're new in box and they've never been touched. Okay, there's about 16 or 17 of those. Then there's a whole bunch of products that are Dior, Tom Ford, Suku, Pat McGrath, Chantecaille, Hermes. Let's see, I'm just looking through the list here. It's a long list, guys, so it's going to take me just a second. Tom Ford, Chantecaille, Sarah Creel. Some of the Sarah Creel stuff is new in box. Swede, Fenty Beauty, Makeup by Mario, Sashu, which are also new in box. And of course, those price points are like much lower because I basically cut everything in half. Merit, Prada, all new in box. Jones Road. There's some Patrick Ta, Giorgio Armani, Pat McGrath, Wayne Goss. So there's a lot. If you want, I can just go through for the first, however long it takes, then the limited, or most of them are limited edition, basically new in box products from Chanel, if that's what you want. Or I can jump around. And Lexi, as she just said, is going to be recording the names of who buys everything and the backup buyer. And here's why there's a backup buyer. The last couple times I've done these sales is I've had to hunt some people down to pay. And it's not because, guys, I know you forget about it. You're off doing something else. But now with the schedule that I have, which is great, I'm so glad that a lot more people are watching and asking questions and everything. I don't have time to do that. So you have to pay for your items tonight. If you haven't, by the time we get up tomorrow and I'm going through, I have a bunch of stuff tomorrow, I will offer it to the second person on the list. I'm not going to ask for you to pay for it during the live, although if you can pay for it during the live, that would be awesome. That would be simple and easy, and we'd know that you bought it, you purchased it, and we're done. But you have to pay for it today. So by midnight Eastern Standard Time, you have to pay for the item. If not, we're going to offer it to whoever's second on the list. And basically you'll see, I'll see on my screen, this is the first person, this is the second person, and Lexi's going to report all of that. So does that all make sense? Everybody good? Okay. Now, again, I can only see, because I have to do this not on my very large screen upstairs, which I wish I had my very large screen upstairs, but I don't. I have my laptop. This is beauty and fragrance. As you saw in the pictures, guys, it's beauty and fragrance. And that's all it is. If you want me to show you my Chanel bag and stuff, I will. Those are other things that I am decluttering, but you're talking it's $4,000. It's not inexpensive. So, I mean, it's a great price for what it is because it's selling for much more than that, but online anywhere. But this is just beauty and fragrance. Yep. The way Lexi put together this form, guys, once you see it, click on the link now if you want to. Go ahead and click on it. I won't start. Click on the link. You'll see what it's like. And you'll see that it's really easy to use. It's not going to be difficult. It's very simple. In fact, you've probably filled out a form like this many times. And you'll be able to mark that you paid. And it will do all the shipping data and all that good stuff. Last but not least, shipping. Shipping has gotten quite expensive, very expensive over the last couple of years. It now costs $15 to mail a medium-sized USPS box. So just the post office is $15 to mail a medium-sized box. Or actually, that might even be a small box. I'm not sure. I mean, it's gotten very, very expensive. So what I'm going to say is, if you're buying multiple items, and we go through all of this, and it looks like, people are purchasing a lot of things, I'm not going to worry about the shipping. I'm not going to add shipping to all of this. But let's see how the first hour goes. Because if I have to mail, a bunch of small items over and over again that are like $18, and then the shipping on top of it is $18, that becomes an issue. So take a look. We'll see how the next hour goes. And if it looks like people are buying just one item, and then my shipping costs are going to be incredibly high, what I will do is we'll end it early. We'll end it, at like 8:30 or something, and then I will do another one where I charge shipping for everything. So as of right now, no shipping costs, but again, let's see how that goes. All right, everybody, let's start. And so you'll list the items you bought in the comment on the form. The spreadsheet, yes, we will share the spreadsheet. Yes. Lexi will make sure she shares it, but not right this second. But yes, because what's going to happen is you'll also go through the spreadsheet, and then you're going to start calling off numbers, and the numbers mean nothing to me. Unfortunately, these are numbers that the computer created. Like if you say number 1 to me, I don't know what that is. I have to go find it and look in the box, and so it'll take forever. But yes, you'll definitely have a spreadsheet, so you can double check and make sure that. Now, Lexi also has to take time to put all the information in, so it might not be completely updated. Just, there are some glitches along the way, guys. I wish I was a bigger company, but I'm just by myself, and Lexi was kind enough to help, which actually will make a huge difference. So let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you, Lexi. Thanks for sharing it. Okay, so I'm going to pick out what I have here as number 1. And, sorry, I have to bend down and get this. I am happy to jump around if there are products that that you want, like as in I want something from Dior, or I want something from Tom Ford, or I want something from Chantecaille, and then I'll pull it up and figure out what's there. But again, the numbers don't mean anything to me, so you'd have to say I want Chantecaille, and then I have to go find it, because again, we do not have. You need, some of this is done, frankly, by computer, by digital. Lexi's doing some of it, and then I'm doing some of it. Yes, they are ordered by brand, and so it's an amalgamation of things. If you've ever shopped online with like AOS, Anthology of Style, or many others, they'll tell you there's an entire team in the back room doing the actual sales part of this. So it becomes very complicated when you're trying to do all of it at the same time, which is why, again, thank you to Lexi for doing this. And then 2, it just takes a little bit longer. All right, here we go. I have glasses in case I can't see anything. All right. So again, if there's like a brand, like if you want Dior or Chanel or Tom Ford, just let me know and we will jump to it. But I do have all of the Chanel eyeshadow quads, the tweeds, the ones that were limited edition and can't come with a little tweed pouch. So the first one that I have on my list is Baroque. And again, this is in a box. Okay, Tom Ford. This is in a box and it has the sleeve, just like the sleeve came. And this one's never been touched. None of these have been touched. So I have the tweed ones too, which I'll get to in a minute. So there's the Boutons Baroque. There is the tweed. Let's see, which one is that? Coupre. Where is it? Yeah, tweed Coupre. And again, this is what it looks like. It's got the little pouch, all that good stuff. All right, so no one seems to want the Chanel stuff, so I'm going to move to Tom Ford, okay? Because, again, if you're not saying that you don't want it, then we'll see what Tom Ford has. Okay, Tom Ford. Tom Ford. I'm looking, I'm scrolling. Okay, let's see. So we have Tom Ford. We have the Shade and Illuminate Blush in Brazen Rose. We have the Rose Teas, which was part of the Private Rose Garden Collection from 2023. And trying to see if there's any other Tom Ford. I'll hold it up and I'll tell you the price, and then whoever goes next gets it. I think those would be, no, we have Tom Ford Metallic Denim, which is, I don't think I've actually ever touched it. So I'll show you that one. Tom Ford Powder Blush in Love Scene. The Tom Ford Cream Blush in Cafe Blush. Tom Ford Eye Color Quad, the Violet Sateen, that's never been touched. And the Tom Ford Eye Color Quad in Velour's Khaki, again, not been touched. Velour's Khaki, blushes. Okay, so I'm going to show the Tom Ford eyeshadows, and then we'll go to blushes. Okay, Tom Ford. Okay, that's eyeshadow. Okay. Okay, blushes. Put them over here. There's a lot of blush. A lot. Put these all together. These are Suku. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Go through Tom Ford. Yep. Once I mention the price, then it is for sale. So the minute I mention the price, then whoever comments first sold gets it. And put the name of what it is that I've said, and then it's yours. Okay. So the Violet Sateen is new in box. Got the sleeve. Brand new. Never been used. So this is the Violet Sateen, and it's $70. And these are the ones that these aren't heavily discounted. I mean, they're discounted, but not heavily discounted because they are literally brand new and discontinued. You can't find them anymore. The ones that will be like half off are the ones that have been used. Put it back in the box. That'd be great. Okay. Then there's the Velour's Khaki, which is also $70. Okay, so Violet Sateen is gone. I will put that aside. Congratulations. I hope you love it. It's an amazing formula. Yep. And I have one. So, and I can show you the, it's still in plastic, so I don't want to take the plastic off, but, and it's got the sleeve and everything. And now it has fingerprints on it because I've opened it. But okay. So that's violet sateen and then velour's khaki. All right, so I'm going to put violet sateen in the sold box. Let's put it. And velour's khaki is still available. I'll put it back here. It's probably the best way. Oh, flush. Okay. Cool. All right. Then we have, this is Rose Teas from Tom Ford. It has the special edition white sleeve, the white and black packaging. Again, hasn't been touched yet. And the Rose Teas, if I can get it. Lexi, you might have it faster than I do. And it's in its box. As soon as I can find the price for it, because now I can't find it. Oh, yeah. And don't feel bad if you don't want to get them, guys. Like if you want to wait, you want to see more later, or just, I was going to just post all of these on Mercari, but then I was like, you know what? Let's, because usually I just do the ones that I've used in Declutter, but I finally decided to go through all my extras and be like, you do not need this much makeup. You are not using it. I'm just looking for the Rose Teas. I don't see it listed, which is why I'm, oh, here we go. Is that it? No, those are the other ones. Do I not have this listed? Huh. Oh, weird. Oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't mention it. It's $45. $45 for Rose Teas. See, Caroline knows it's number 36. Yeah, I was looking for it. I just could not find it. I don't know why. It was like a weird, but now I'm just going to start doing searches in the document and I'll do it that way. But yes. So again, Rose Teas looks like this in the special packaging. And that one's $45 with the white sleeve. Okay. So that one. Then there is metallic denim, which does not have a box, but it hasn't been, I don't think I haven't touched it. I think this is an extra one that I had. You can see it's not been touched. There are no blush sticks because I didn't put any creams except for one blush by Tom Ford, because that one's kind of a blush to powder. The thing about the creams is like if I sell something that I've used as a cream, you know, something can go wrong with it. So that's why there's nothing like creamy. Now, if you really want me to, I do have, of course, I have tons of stuff, but I just don't want to, sell anything that might be iffy. So the metallic denim is, like I said, it's brand new. It doesn't have a box, and that one's $55. And if you guys want the cheaper stuff, let me know because I can do the ones that are all been swatched and like used, and those are like half or 60%. Metallic denim sold. Okay, that one's in there. Tom Ford. Let me see if there's any other Tom Ford eyeshadow. I don't think. Let me just look through my list. Tom Ford. Let me search. There's so many products, guys. That's why it's like impossible to tell. There's blush by Tom Ford. Rose teas, metallic denim. There's blushes. The violet sateen, the Vlor's khaki. Those are the only, and the rest are blushes. That's it. Those are the only ones. I have Body Heat and Rose Topaz. If you really want them, I will put them for sale because I don't use this stuff enough. If you really want them, they will have been used. And they generally, I mean, they retail at $90. So I would sell them for $50 if you really wanted them. The Body Heat or the Rose Topaz, tell me now, and I would sell them to you for $50 because there weren't. I wasn't going to get rid of them, but if you really want them, I will sell them because I have so much stuff that I really do need to declutter things. But tell me now. Okay. Yes, Lexi, do that. Add a note, and if Tara really wants them, I will do them. For $50 each, or if you want to get both of them, I'll do $45 each. But again, they weren't ones I was actually going to sell, but I get it. I if you saw my drawers I went through my blushes to organize them by color, and I have so many blushes, hundreds of blushes that I was like, you know what? Okay. All right. Let's go to, you guys wanted blush. You can go to blush. I have a whole box, literally of blush. Actually, before I go to blush, let me get this out of the way. I do have Chanel's Rivage. This is Rivage. It has not been used. It is pristine, as you can see. Never been touched. It's got the little plastic on it. It does not have a box. It does not have a sleeve. And this is the one that is the weirdest thing. It on the back of it, it says Coral Treasure. You can see it very clearly. It says Coral Treasure. Well, you can't see it clearly because it's not focusing, but it says Coral Treasure on the back. This is one that was mislabeled. But it's Rivage in, I knew that plastic was going to come off, but it's Rivage in the palette. I have no idea why that happened, but it did. So, yeah, I will ship to Canada. It'll be a $10 fee for Canada. But yes, I will ship to Canada. And $10 is not like what it's going to cost me, guys. It's going to be a lot more than that. But again, this is a declutter for all of you for being members, and I appreciate that. So, but I do have to charge something because shipping costs of. I went to go ship something the other day. It was like $50 to ship, and it wasn't that far. And I was just like, okay. Yeah, so $10 shipping to Canada. And if it's another country, then we'll have to have a separate conversation about what it would. I said I would do it. I will ship to other countries, but we will have to have a conversation about shipping because it gets crazy. So I do have Rivage in that palette. It says Coral Treasure on the back. Don't know why. And I could not tell you, but it is Rivage. I have Rivage, so I know what it is. And I mean, it is exactly the same. Also, it is a highly sought after palette, and people are charging a ridiculous amount of money for it. I'm charging $50 for it, but again, it does have the Coral Treasure on the back. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you're having internet speed issues. I shouldn't. I paid twice for that Rivage. I'm sorry, Kathy. So the process is there's a form pinned, and if you look at it, it has all the information about how you would pay. You can pay by Zelle or you can pay by PayPal. And it'll, once you have purchased something, you'll click on that form, fill it out with all your information and your address and your email and your name, and then pay. And then you'll be able to mark that you've paid. You have to make payment today by 12 o'clock Eastern. And let's see, what am I forgetting? Lexi is the administrator on this live, and she will be putting down everybody's information. This is being filmed, so we'll be able to go back. You can see the link on the new page. Take a look at it, and it will tell you exactly how to pay and all that good stuff. Oh, yep. So a cat mom, I would like to say congratulations. I don't know your name, but whatever your name is, congratulations. And I will mark that one for sale. Sold. Okay, let's go to blushes. There's a lot of blush. Most of the blush is heavily discounted because, again, it's been used. Okay. Like I said, there's a lot. Let me grab the box. Okay. Here we go. Oh, hi, Bonnie. That's a great name. Okay. Bonnie, congratulations. You have Rivage. I promise you it is Rivage. Like I even talked to Chanel about it. It turns out there was, in Europe, for some reason, there was some mix-up with some of the early packaging. And so the name is just wrong. And I was like, how many did you send out like that? They're like, we don't know. Okay. But hey, I mean, it happens. Okay, so for blushes, we have Pat McGrath, we have Patrick Ta, we have Wayne Goss, we have Chantecaille, we have like one or two Armanis. I think one. What would you like to see? Suku, Tom Ford. I have the cream ones from Tom Ford. Well, are they both cream? I'll have to check. I think this one's cream. And I think this one, no, it's powder. This is the Love Scene. This is Love Scene. This is powder. This is the cream blush. Let me just make sure. I have Dior blushes, Chantecaille. I have one Dolce & Gabbana Solar Glow powder. Tom Ford, Brazen Rose. Yeah, let me know. What would you like to see first, and I'll run through it. Wayne Goss, okay, and then Dior and Chanel. Okay, so the Wayne Goss that I have is Vivid Azalea. Again, these haven't been used. I mean, I've swatched them and I've used them a couple times. I think this one I've only used like twice because, again, you can probably see it's too bright. Too much for me. And then we have the Bright Poppy. So those are the 2 Wayne Goss. And they are, let's see. Vivid Azalea is $20 and Bright Poppy is $20. So if you're interested in either one of those, those are both 20. This one and this one. Okay. Next. Let's see. Dior and Chanel. So Chanel, I don't see any Chanel blushes actually, just Dior. I have Tom Ford, but no Chanel. Is there any Chanel blushes? Dior and Suku. Those are the ones that I have. No, no Chanel. Although there's probably Chanel I should get rid of, but I don't have it in front of me at the moment, guys. This might be a multi-month process here because I have too much stuff. You might have noticed. Okay. Rouge Trafalgar. No, that's eyeshadow. That's not. This is eyeshadow. I have Dior eyeshadows. Dior blushes. Here we go. Okay. So we have Popaline Peach. No, that's eyeshadow. We have Rouge Saga, and we have Candy Floss. Candy Floss is a relatively new one. This is Candy Floss. So there's that one. Does have the box. I probably can find a little brush somewhere. And then this blush is not Rouge Trafalgar is again eyeshadow. Why do I have these messed up? Hold on a second, guys. These are all eyeshadows. Eyeshadow. Lots of Dior shadows. Okay, not blush. Another problem with Dior, like you can't tell because everything is the same on the outside. Eyeshadow. Okay, these are blushes. Great. All right. So the blushes. Again, we have Candy Floss. That's the first one. Then we have 826, which was a limited edition holiday. And it has a little sleeve to it. And then we have 462, which was also holiday. And then we have New World, which is 365. Okay. Yes, the Rivage is highly sought after, and people have offered me quite a bit of money. Those are the shades. Okay, so Dior blushes are, and I will give you the price of each one. And if you are interested, again, just put the name of the one you want and sold. All right, Dior. Okay, the 462 Birds of a Feather is $30. The Dior 365 New World is $30. Well, let's see. Okay. Eyeshadows, eyeshadows, eyeshadows. And I will get to your questions in a second, guys. I have to go through all of this. The candy floss is $30. The 826 is $30. I think I placed them all at $30, but I want to make sure. You know what? Let's just do them all for $30. Any of the Dior blushes are $30. And none of them have been used that much, which is why I'm getting rid of them. No, Giga, it's not the Solar Glow powder. It's a Solar Glow blush. I have 3 of them. 826. 826. So I can actually look up the shade, but 826 is more of a rosewood. The computer hates, yeah, there we go. You see that? It's a deep red. It's almost got like a, let me actually look up the shade because I can, 826, I can get the description for you. Here we go. It is selling currently for $64 online. It was called Galactic Red. It's $30 on Poshmark, so you can get it on Poshmark too. But you don't know where it's been. Let's see. It is a slightly warm toned, very dark copper with a semi-matte finish. That actually describes it pretty well. I'd swatch it, but I don't want to like use it any more than it's already been used. I want to try to, keep it as pristine as it is. Honestly, I think this one's been swatched, and I think that's about it. Like, I don't think I've actually ever used this. Yeah, it's not. You can have it be like less intense, but it's a deep shade. It's pretty, but it's. I mean, I think it's deep. The Dolce & Gabbana, the blush. It's not a powder. I will never ever ever sell a Dolce & Gabbana Solar Power. That would not happen. Nope. I do have backups of that, and I will keep backups of that. Yeah, Jenna, it is a fun color, and it's not like it's a bad color. It's just, I went through my blush drawers, if you saw the post on Instagram, and I have like 300 blushes. 300. There, I mean, at some point, there has to be like, because what's going to happen is I'm going to start throwing these things away. And I really would rather not throw things away. I mean, I'll sell them on Mercari if that's what it comes down to. I'll just put them up there. I've already taken all the pictures, so I can put them all on Mercari, but I'd rather sell them to you guys because you guys actually support me, and I'd charge more on Mercari, to be honest with you. So the Tom Ford Cream Blush, that is the Cafe Blush. There's a sleeve. I'll show it to you in a second. It's never been touched. It's brand new. And it's $45. And trust me, I can get more for I can definitely get more for that one. Because people have offered me money for it. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. So yes. If you're interested in the cream blush, the Cafe Blush, it is $45. So that means I've now officially put it for sale. Okay, that's sold. It's a good blush, guys. It's a really good blush. But and I didn't want to declutter it, to be very honest with you, because that's one I really like. But I have 2 of them, and creams do go bad eventually. So even though I've been keeping it in a really like airtight, doesn't matter. So somebody should enjoy it. Okay, the tweeds, the Chanel tweeds. 1 second. Okay, the tweeds that I have for sale are tweed fauve, tweed poivre, tweed brunette rose, and tweed pourpre. So I have all of them for sale. They are all new, and they all have their sleeves, and they all are in boxes. And yes, they are pristine. And so those, again, I'm not even sure why I'm selling them, but I am, for $50 a piece. So if those are what you want, yes, they're $50, which is a very reasonable price for what they are. If you're interested in them, show us the color of what, Amelia? Of each one of the tweeds? Okay, if you want me to do that, I'll go back to that later, because right now I'm doing blushes. Okay. So the other blushes, the Solar Glow that you asked about. This is the Dolce & Gabbana. This is the shade Peach Blossom. This does not exist anymore at all. Like, you can't get this anywhere. They no longer make it. The packaging no longer exists. And Gita would probably tell me I'm crazy for getting rid of it in the first place. But again, I have one. And I'm probably not going to use 2 of them. It's a beautiful formula. It's gorgeous packaging. It's what I used to love when what Dolce used to do. And it's $60. And there's one. That's it. That's all there is of the Dolce & Gabbana. I have nothing else. That's Dolce. And like I said, you're not going to find, I mean, if you do find that, find any of the Solar Glow pieces, they're highly sought after because they stopped making them. All right, Dolce is gone. I figured that one would go. I'm sad to see it go, but I have to do this because I have too much stuff. Okay, I have the Tom Ford, the Love Teas. This is the powder. I have the Tom Ford. It has been used, but very, very lightly. This is Brazen Rose. Like, I mean, you can't actually tell swatches on it, but what's happened is like the patina has come off the top of it. Oh, okay, Bonnie, you want the tweed brunette rose? Okay, I will put that in your. I will take that over. Hold on, let me do it now because I forget. My brain has no estrogen. Okay, all right, put that over here in the back. So I lost my train of thought. Yes, okay. So those are the Tom Fords. It's the Brazen Rose, and I'll give you the prices in a second. Brazen Rose. And this is Love Teas. This is the one with the heart. And no, it has not been used. Yes, it is in red packaging. Yes, it has a red sleeve. Bonnie, you want the Poupre too? Okay. Yes, they do pop up. Yeah, I've seen them. There was one that was solar power powder that was going for like $200. And I was like, I almost bought it, Gita. I actually almost, because I was like, well, I really love that. Okay, Poupre is sold. I'm finding it. Tweed Poupre. Okay. That is gone. All right. Congratulations, Bonnie. You got a really good deal. Those are really nice and very collectible. Okay. 2 Giorgio Armani blushes. This is 52, which is the bright pink. And then 61, which is a deeper, almost burgundy mauve shade. So those are the Tom Ford. Those are the Armanis. There's a bunch of Pat McGrath, Patrick Ta, and Chantecaille, and then a bunch of Suku. So if you want to see any of those blushes, let me know while I'm still on blushes. No tweed blushes. Those are tweed eyeshadows. Chantecaille. Okay. Let's see. Yes, I'm not selling any. I do have tweed eyeshadows from Chanel, but I am not selling any of them. Okay. Blushes, blushes, blushes. Okay, so Chantecaille. I have a couple of Chantecaille blushes. Tom Fords, Armand's. Okay. There is the Wild Meadows blush in Apple Blossom. Lexi is doing an amazing job. Yes, Lexi is awesome. I think the rose one sold, right, Lexi? The brunette rose. I think that's sold. There's Anemone. And then there's the Radiant Chic and Highlight Ditto in Rose. And then I have the cheek shade in Joy, which is the horse. And that's new in box. Okay. So for the Chantecaille blushes, we have let's see. Here we go. I have a lot of lip cheeks and lip veils from Chantecaille that are new in box as well, guys. And they're all like $30 if you're interested in those. Just to tell you now while we're still on Chantecaille. Okay. The Joy shade that's the new in box. The horse. That one is $25. The Radiant Chic and Cheek Highlight Duo, I have it for $34 in the chart, but I would change. It was very expensive. Actually, it's $84, but originally. But let's do that one for $30 if somebody wants it. And then the Anemone is $22, and the Wild Meadows Apple Blossom is also $22. So I'll show them again just really quickly. This is 22. This is 22. This one was actually really expensive because it's a limited edition. They only did this once. They did it in a rose and they did it in a peach. And it was originally $84. I'll sell that one for $30. And then the Joy, the horse, which I've already forgotten what I said it was. Oh, is $25. $30. Zivprof, if you want to tell me your name, or if you don't want to tell me your name, that's fine. Okay, Joy is sold, which is the horse, Joy. And then this one is sold. Yes, this is $30. Ziv. like Ziva. Ziv. Got it. Ziv. Congratulations. And whoever else is Alexander. I think. I think. Got the horse. Okay. Those are both sold. I will put these two back in the box. All right. So does anyone want to see, well, we're on blushes and we can move back and forth a little bit, but I am going to open it up to the general public here in a little bit. Not right now, but in a little bit. So we have Patrick Ta, Suku, Wayne Goss I showed you, Chantecaille I showed you, Tom Ford I showed you, Armani I showed you. Blushes. There is actually a Chanel blush, which I will show you as well. Anemone sold. Okay, I will put that one. Whoa, knocking things over here. That's bad. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm talking to myself because I'm just making sure. Okay, so I have a box of Chantecaille. In the Chantecaille box, I have lip glosses, lip cheeks, lip veils, one luminescent eye shade, and the bronze face tint and the rose face tint. That's what I have in Chantecaille. Okay, so you want to see... oh, Elizabeth. Nice to meet you, Elizabeth. Okay, so the Chanel blush and Suku. Okay, I will do those. Okay. Suku. Let's do the Suku and then I will show you the Chanel blush. The Chanel blush that I'm selling is a very rare blush, and it's I probably shouldn't declutter it, but I feel like I'm not going to get through the first one, so I will part with it. But yes, it's yeah. Anyway, we'll get to that in just a second. Okay. The Sukus and more Chantecaille. Okay. Brunette Rose has been sold. If there's not a backup, we can put you as a backup, but yes. These are the Sukus. So this one is shade 136. There, that's the best way. Like right there. 136. And Lexi, they're $30 each for the Sukus. Okay. Thank you. This one is 127. This one is 144. The Sukus are like some of the best blushes I've used. But again, I have 300 blushes. So I had to draw the line somewhere. 126. And this one is 130. If you are interested in any of those, they are $30 each. Just put down which one, which number. Okay. I will do the Chanel blush. And then I will show you Chantecaille, what's in Chantecaille. And yes, that's the blush that's coming up. This is the Fantasy de Chanel blush. This is basically new in box. This is impossible to find. I am probably an idiot for getting rid of it. But anyway, I have both the things inside and the box, of course. The powder is in its case. Well, I will pick that up. It's pristine. Like it hasn't been touched. It comes with the plastic, and which is on the floor right now, which I will get. And then a little brush in its case. And that is $75. Have at it while I get the plastic. Okay. Chanel Poupre has already been sold. I'm pretty sure. I think. The tweed. Yep. Yes, the tweed. The tweed already sold. The tweeds that are left are Couvre and Fauve. Those are the only two that are left. And honestly, if this doesn't sell, I'm just going to keep it. Because it's, I like it. All right. So that's that blush. I will put that. All right. Chantecaille. All right. Chantecaille. I'm going to show the Chantecaille, guys, and then I'm going to open it up to everybody. Okay, so there are, let's see, glasses back on. Lip cheeks. Let's make sure I'll put them in different categories here. Lip cheeks, lip veils. Lip veils. Okay. Okay. So I have 4 lip veils, 4 lip cheeks, and I actually have a lip cream in Star Jasmine because they sent me one. I bought one and then they sent me one. So, yeah, you can't say sold until I've shown it to you, unless we talked about the tweeds because I showed them at the beginning. So the lip cream, there's 1. The lip veils, there's 4, and then the lip cheeks, there are 4. If you have questions about the difference in the product, I actually just did a whole video on this. The product one, okay, I'll show that one. Okay. All right, so lip cheeks, they're in their packaging, and I am going to open them and try not to ruin the packaging as I open them. Jenna, do you want all the lip cheeks? Do you want me to tell you the colors? So hold on a second. We have Prairie Smoke, we have Orchid, we have Yarrow, and we have Passiflora. Those are the lip cheeks. Okay? Those are the lip cheeks. And yes, there is a list. There's a list. You guys can look at the list if you want to look at the list of all the products. I will try to open these. Like I said, I'm just trying not to ruin them because these are pristine. They haven't been opened. There are 4 of them. And each lip cheek is, get the price. $30. They're brand new. They've never been opened. So you don't have to worry. I wouldn't, like I said, I don't sell creams unless, I've never touched them. So again, okay. Jenna, you want all 4? Oh, you don't want the orchid. Okay. We'll keep the orchid out. So you want Passiflora, Yarrow, and Prairie Smoke. Yes, Jenna, before I put them in the sold. Going once. Going twice. Okay. They're sold to you, Jenna. All right. Orchid, then. Again, I have to open these. And they never have been opened, so they're stiff. This is Orchid. Obviously, I'm not going to swatch it. Orchid is sold. Okay. I'll put it back in its very pretty box. All right. The lip veils, I have Honey Pot. it back in its box. Jenna, I mean, I don't blame you. It's a great it's a great price for a new lipstick. And these are some of my favorites. Desert Lily. I'm trying to be careful not to damage them in any way as I open them. Wild Sienna. And Acacia. I think it's Acacia. Wild Sienna. Okay, Wild Sienna is a lip veil. It is not a lip sheet. So let's just put that one aside. Because, I mean, it is a lip sheet, and I can just bypass that one. So Acacia, Desert Lily, and Honey Pot. Those are the lip veils. There are more lip cheeks, actually, but they're in their boxes. So hold on. Like new boxes. Lip cream I have in Star Jasmine. Again, in its box. Lexi, yeah, Jenna, you bought 3. And the lip cream. Hold on, let me get the price for the lip cream. I have it here somewhere. So maybe it's not on the list. I swear it was here. Oh no, it is here. Is also $35. Okay. All right. There's people waiting, I'm sure, online. Really quickly, for Chantecaille. Let's see. There is a lip gloss in Enchant, which is in its box. There is a lip chic in Sari Rose and Anise, and these are in their boxes. They don't have like the animal prints on them. They don't have like elephants or anything. They just have regular Chantecaille, but they are brand new. They've never been touched. That's Anise. Yes, I'll do the Prada. I promise, Sarah. Hold on, I'll get to the Prada. There is also the Sheer Glow face tint in bronze, and there is rose. And those are free. No, those are, they're on here somewhere. They are $50 each. They are in their boxes. They're sealed. They're new in box. They retail at $86, and they're $50. Okay, let me get you the Prada, and then I will open it up. Where is the Prada? I have to find it. It's here somewhere. Okay. All right. This is the Prada Monochrome Buildable Weightless Lip Color in B107. This is, hold on. I have to say the price and everything. Okay. So this is 107, brand new. $25. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. Then I'm gonna open it up. So I'm gonna give Lexi a minute to check to like catch up on everything. I'm back. Okay. Yes, there is an eye shade, guys. There's the Chantecaille. This is Cheetah. The Cheetah shade. And before I open it up to everyone, I will show you this. This is Cheetah. It's pristine. It's never been used. Okay. Sierra. All right. All right. I will. These are blushes. No, these are eyeshadows. Okay. I will let Fantasy blush. I will let Lexi get caught up on some things. Let me open this up to everyone. Oh, there's so much. Okay. Okay, deep breath. Give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see how this goes. And let me know if you're having any, like, you need more time, Lexi, to catch up on anything. Or... Yes. So on the recording, and thank you to anyone who's just joining. On the recording, Lexi will check and make sure whoever's first, and there is a second. So if you didn't get, the first on the list, there will be a second on the list. The way this works is that once you buy them, they're yours. So if you commit to doing it, make sure that you really want them, because that's it. There will be a form that is linked. You can see it. Lexi is kind enough to be an admin on this live, and that link will take you to a page that will show you how to show your information, put in all your information, like your address and your name, and then that you can pay with Zelle or PayPal, depending on how you want to pay. All the codes are there, so you can do it really easily. Hopefully it will be all streamlined and there won't be any issues on something that I have done. I'm sure that Lexi hasn't done any of them, but me, I might have done. And Lexi, thank you again for putting the form up again. There's also a list of all the products. We have been on with members for the last about an hour, and so we've sold through some things, but not everything. There's actually quite a bit left. Haven't even touched fragrances, tons of eyeshadows, and lots of other things. So let me just do a quick check on something to make sure I have my list. I know it's sold because there's a lot. And then we will go ahead and get started. Okay. I'm just putting aside a few things here. Making sure. Okay. Yes, I am talking to myself. Just ignore me. Just ignore. Basically have a lot of stuff. I don't think we're going to go through it all tonight, to be honest with you guys. There's so much that, and although I love all of you, I don't want to be on until like 10 o'clock at night because I have other stuff I have to do. So let's go ahead and dive in. Okay. So let me kind of give you a wrap up of where we are. Star Jasmine. I don't think, no, I don't have anyone taking Star Jasmine or Desert Lily, which is a lip veil, or Anise, which is a lip cheek, or Sare Rose, which is a lip. Those are both lip cheeks. Lexi, okay, Kathy, you're going to take 126, 130, and 144. Okay, let me grab those. I put them somewhere. Where did I put them? Ah, to my right. Hold on. It takes me a moment. So shipping. I'm not going to charge any shipping right now. We'll see how well this works for me. But I'm not going to charge any shipping right now unless it's outside of the US. If it's outside of the US, if it's Canada, it's $10. If it's some other far off country, we can talk about it. I will ship them to you, but we'd have to figure out what's shipping. But Canada is 10. Everyone else, it'll be free shipping. Just keep in the back of your mind that if you're ordering like one thing and it's $18 and then I have to pay $18 for shipping, if I see a lot of that, I might just like then start charging for shipping. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how it works. Okay. So take a look at the lists. See if there's things you're interested in. There's a lot of Dior eyeshadows. There are blushes. There are Chanel products that have never been opened. There's nail polishes that have never been opened. Some very limited Chanel stuff. Some of that has already sold. Okay. Let me look. The lip cheeks that Jenna bought. They're in a big bag now with everything else, Jenna. I think, and we'll have to go back and look at the I know one was Prairie Smoke. I know one was Passiflora, Orchid you didn't buy. Someone else bought Orchid. And I think the other one was Yarrow, if I'm correct. But I'm not absolutely positive of that. But I think it was Yarrow, Prairie Smoke, and Passiflora. Pretty sure. Yeah, I honestly, you guys, because now we're like, I probably will not remember. So before you say you want it, make sure you write it down. How do you see the list? Francine, the list is right there above you. It'll be pinned. It's a Google Doc. Hopefully that comes up. Sari Rose, yeah. Sari Rose is also going to Jenna. Thank you, Lexi. Yeah, I'm putting all the solds in one big bag. They're not separated by name at this point. I'm counting on Lexi for that. Because there's too much confusion going on right here at this desk. Okay, it is 8:30. I'm not going past 10 o'clock. So, because I've had a lot of sweet tea, but there's not that much sweet tea in the world. Okay. Guys asked me a question, and now I don't remember what it was. See, this one happens, guys. Okay, so Cheetah sold. I think I put that in the bag, hopefully. I put that in the bag and probably saw it twice. This is why I need a team of people. Okay. I mean, Alexi is amazing, but I still need a team of people. All right. I think I put that in the right thing. All right. So here's where we're at. Like I said, you can look at the list. So you can see what you want. But what is here in front of me? There are a ton of Dior eyeshadows. Quince. There are some lip cheeks and lip veils or lip somethings from Chantecaille. There's a couple of Suku blushes. There's a couple of Dior blushes. There's the Chantecaille rose tint and bronze tint. There is a whole bunch of Chanel eyeshadows that were limited edition. There's a ton of them. There's 10. I have 2 Tom Ford eyeshadow quads, rose teas and velour khaki. I have a couple of Chanel limited edition Chanel nail polishes. And then I have Sarah Creel, Fenty, Swede, and a whole bunch of other brands. Then I have 1 Dior powder. 179 Lagoon. Yep, I can do that. Clat de Nuit. And the Lagoon is sold. Okay. And I'll just show it to you just so you can see. This is Lagoon. This is the blue. 179. All right. So another part of the rule, I know people are just joining. So, okay, a couple things. One, wait until I show the product and tell you the price, and then you can say you bought it and it's sold. Second of all, when you figure out what you owe, you have to pay it by tonight, but don't stress. I'm not going to or the backup will get it, but you have plenty of time. The way that you will owe the money is that when you decide all the things you're going to pay, yes, you will fill out that form. You can do it multiple times. You can fill out the form multiple times because there's no shipping unless you're shipping to Canada. So you can check and you can just pay as we go, as you buy things. That's fine. But Lexi will go through after the live and she will make sure that everything is correct. Okay. So don't panic. Don't if you haven't paid by tonight and you're not sure what you bought, just send a message to me. You can DM me and we'll make sure we take care of it. So nobody worry. I'm not going to suddenly, give things away immediately at 8 a.m. I have other things to do in the morning anyway. But the idea is to pay for it today so that I know that you wanted it and, somebody else who wanted it too. We're not waiting around for a week because you decided you didn't want it and then there's a person who did. Does that make sense? Okay. So, this is Lagoon. And yes, Whoever asked for it, because obviously you really wanted it. It has been shown. 179 Lagoon sold. But from now on, let me show it and then tell me that you want it. Rivage is sold, but it's you can do the backup. Hermes Sangria, yes. Actually, do I have sangria? I don't think. Hold on a second. Let me just look. I don't know why it says sangria. And then the picture is weird. What is that? Lexi, I don't know what that is, but hold on just a second. Let me double check here something. Some things I might have sold, but I don't think I have one named Sangria. Well, maybe I missed it. Lexi probably knows better than I do at this point. No, I don't see. I don't know why it says it on the list, guys. I apologize. That is weird. Let me just look in one more place because there's so much product. So just give me one sec. Okay. I have no idea why it says sangria. That is weird. I don't know what that is, but obviously my computer lost its mind. AI is not infallible, as we all know. But what I do have for Hermes that is left is the shade Brie Attain. It's number 84. It's in the box. This is the shade. It's never been opened. It's got the entire box with it. So it's got the box that it goes in, and then the box, and then the box. All the Hermes boxes. I don't know why. It's so odd that I don't like. I don't know what. I don't think sangria is a color, but anyway. Okay, and yes, the Éclat de Nuit. I gotta find it. Here we go. Okay. Éclat de Nuit. Still has the little card. I'm trying to keep the plastic. It's not been used. So it's brand new. $70, basically brand new. Very difficult to find. And I will put these things on Mercari or something like that if they don't sell here, but I'd rather, of course, sell them to you guys instead of selling them to nameless strangers. Okay. So that is the only requests I think I got so far. So you guys let me know if you want me to go through the Dior's, if you want me to go through the eyeshadows. Okay. The Claude de Nuit is sold. Okay. There's Merit, there's Swede, there's Sarah Creel, there's Fenty in box, which are brand new again, and they are all super cheap. Okay, the number 5. Okay, so there's the number 5. Okay, Dior fragrance and eyeshadows. You got it. Again, I haven't opened it, so I'm gonna try to open it carefully. Card. got the gold. And ran it. Okay. So that is the Chanel number 5. And the Chanel number 5 is free. No. Lexi will probably get it up before I do. Okay. I have it on this list for $100 because it is incredibly limited edition and it is sealed. It's new and it's hard to find and all that good stuff. However, that's what I would have sold it for on Mercari. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. It's sold. Okay. Sold. It is sold. And it's free shipping. So you don't have to pay for shipping, or taxes, I mean. Okay. Okay. Number 5 sold. Lumiere Graphique. Yes. Okay. Lumiere Graphique. Again, it's in a box. It has the thing. And remember, again, if, you're not sure, don't purchase it, because once you've said you're going to purchase it, I assume you're going to pay for it. Okay. Brand new, in box, has the plastic. I'm trying to be very careful so that I don't in any way damage it while trying to take it out of the box. I'm going to give you the price of this, and then you guys can tell me who's interested in it. Let's see, Graphique. Just takes me a second because some of these have already sold, and so I have to kind of scroll. It's $70. It was from holiday 2023. It was a good palette. It's a really good palette. Okay, Camila, you want the Graphique? Lexi, if you could put her down, that'd be great. Okay. All right, we've got to dump a bunch of different eyeshadows here. All right. There is okay. Tom Ford. Let's go through the Chanel's, because I think those are the ones you guys are going to be most interested in. Okay. It is freezing in here. We got our air conditioning fixed, and now it's freezing cold. Okay. This is $239 Boutons Baroque. It's got the sleeve. Again, they're new in box, guys. These aren't touched as I mess them up. But that's why I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying not to touch them. So that is the Baroque. And that one is $75. Then we have the Bouton Couture, which has this sleeve. This was the most popular one, I think. See, this is why I'm trying to be really careful. I don't want to mess them because they are perfect. Literally perfect. Let's see. This one, it should be the same price, but let me just make sure I have it down on the list. Yep, $75. Basically, they're brand new, and now they're, of course, limited. You can't get them anymore. So I should probably just hold on to them for forever and make a fortune in the future, but I'm not doing that. Okay, we have the Tissé Mademoiselle. At the moment, I'm not looking at the screen, guys. I'm going through the boxes. So, Lexi, if you can just make sure that you're... Lexi's the admin. She's taking care of all this. This is the Tissé Mademoiselle. I have the little thing is in there. Some of them have them, some of them don't. It's got the sleeve. This is a good one. I really like this one. And this one is somewhere on here. It is... I know I have it on here. Where in the world is it? $50. It's, like I said, it's brand new. In a box. Then we have Coco Jean, which, yes, is in the special denim with the pink or white. Don't mess it up. Again, these are limited edition. I think all of these are limited edition. Let's see. Coco Jean is on here somewhere. Again, Lexi will probably get to it before I do, but I'll find it. There we go. This one's $90. It retailed at $90. It's still brand new, but it has been discontinued. And it's very limited edition. And I wasn't even going to get rid of it, but I was like, I have to. You have one, so like, yeah. As you can tell, I don't want to get really rid of many of these things, but I'm trying to declutter. It's very painful. Okay, and then this one is holiday 2025. This is the Nuit Astral. Gold. I love my blues. I love my blues. And this one's $85. Yeah, I have to cut down. Like, I can't have two of everything. I mean, I can, but it's not reasonable. And some things will be deeply discounted. Anything that's been used is deeply discounted. And there's a lot of items. If you look at the list, a lot of the items are like $20, $18, all that good stuff. But the ones that are, literally selling for hundreds of dollars right now, guys, I'll keep them. Yeah, the form is super easy to use. It really is. Alexa did an amazing job. Nuit Astral is really beautiful. Nope, there's no website. There's just a link, which you'll see on the screen right now. You go to the link. And you fill out the link and you pay for it with there's QR codes, there's Zelle, and there's PayPal. Super easy. Okay, Nuit Astral sold. And all that I ask is that you pay for it today by midnight tonight. If for some reason you don't, I go up and I get up in the morning and you haven't paid, I am not going to suddenly give it to the second person on the list. But I will say, guys, I'm not going to, because Lexi has to go through after the live and make sure the information's correct and all this other stuff. And it's going to take a little bit. She'll send it back out saying this is what you bought. But the idea is to try to pay today while we're doing this so that, the other lives that I've done, the other sales that I've done, I had to go chase people down for payment. I'm not going to do that anymore. If you don't pay for it in your reasonable time, it's going to go to the second on the list because then I'm going to assume you didn't want it. All right. So those are Bouton Baroque, Bouton Couture, Tissé Mademoiselle, Coco Jean. I do have 2 of the tweeds left. These are the tweed eyeshadows. I have Tweed Coivre and Tweed Fauve, which I'll show you. It's Bonnie proof. Lexi is incredibly bright and very talented, and she was kind enough to offer to do this. No taxes. No taxes, guys. No taxes, no shipping unless it's outside of the U.S. If it's outside of the U.S., it's $10 to Canada. And if it's another country, then we have to have a conversation about what it would cost to ship to you. But if it's in the U.S., there's no shipping, at least for right now. We'll see how well that works out for me, but trying to be reasonable, which is why I'm not discounting these. Like, these are not going to be deeply discounted, the Chanel ones that are brand new. Because I'm not charging for shipping. I'm not charging for tax. But some of the prices out here are like, they're like $20 on some of these things. So take a look at the list and see what you're interested in. Tweed Couvre. This comes with the tweed. And this is the Couvre. This is probably my favorite one. Close that back up again without destroying it. And then Tweed Fauve, or Fauve, would I guess be the right way to pronounce it. And to be very honest with you guys, some of these things I'll just keep because I really didn't want to get rid of them in the first place. And I might put stuff on Macari, or I might just give things. I mean, I do give a lot away to my friends, to family members, to people at my yoga studio. I do give a lot away, but not everything. Okay, those are all the Chanel. I get it, Bonnie. I hope you're doing okay, and I hope the infusion goes well. Those are tough. Tweed Fauve, you got it in the bag. Okay, Tom Ford. There's Rose Tease and Velour's Khaki. Let me know if you want me to show them. If you want me to show them, I'll show them. I did show them the first hour, but I will show them again if you guys are interested. Okay. And then we will get to Dior. I have a bunch of Dior eyeshadows. Whoa. Okay. You can also, my account is also under jalfisi@msn.com. I'll type it in case there's some weird problem. JAlfisi is, Alfisi was my maiden name. I had that name for 33 years before I got married. ALF is in Frank, S is in Sam. I had to spell that. I can't tell you how many times. So yes. And JAlfisi, Jennifer Alfisi at msn.com will be PayPal. Like, that's how you can find me on PayPal if there's a problem. Yep, it's up there, Lexi. I just put it up. And I will there it is. And there's the list. Lexi put the list up again. Hey, Clarissa, how are you? Okay. I have to put some more of my Aora Mexico lip serum on. If you guys haven't tried this Aora Mexico lip serum, it's really good. They have it at Sephora now. So I'm going to buy a bunch at the Sephora sale next time it's on sale. Okay. There are fragrances to get to too. So let me go through the Dior and the eyeshadows, and then I will tell you what's left. You can take a look at the list. Yes, there is a Mitza powder from Dior, a loose powder, and I can show you that too. And there's a bunch of fragrances. Okay. Can you paint the notes I've pasted? That one, Lexi? That list? And I can also show, I think she might have meant this one. Oh, okay. Okay. Here, I'll do both. This is the list. This is all the products. A lot of them have sold out by now. And then there you go. Bonnie is what sweet? The lip serum? It's a peppermint. I think the Prada is already sold. Pretty sure Prada sold. Dior Pop Line. I can show it to you, and then you can buy it once I tell you the price. Coco Jean. Coco Jean did not sell yet. So if you're interested in Coco Jean, you can say sold for that one because I've already shown it and I gave you the price. So let me know if you want Coco Jean. $90. Brand new, completely brand new. No taxes, no shipping. Okay. The form that you need to fill out, Camilla, that's only if you bought something. And if you want to buy something or you purchase something, you just go to that form, click on that link, and you can see it'll ask you to fill out all your name, all your information, your address, and you can pay there. But PayPal, that is my PayPal, jlpc@msn.com, because people were having problems with the QR code that's in the link. Okay, so Coco Jean, I'm not putting it in the sold yet because I don't see anyone saying that they want to purchase it. All right, Popeline. I will find it. Give me a second. It'll take a second. I have a lot of them here. Okay. All right. There's so many. Popeline. Okay. All right. I also have Suku eyeshadows too. Okay. Oh, you do want it. Okay. And if you want to tell me your name, if you don't want to tell me your name, that's okay too. You don't have to tell me your name. But so I can say thank you and I know who you are. So all you have to do, like I said, is fill out the form. And Lexi, if you could just put that down, that would be awesome. And I will put this link back up so everybody knows the information. Okay. In regards to Popeline or Popeline, I think it's Popeline. I have two actually. I have Popeline and then I have Popeline Peach. So here's Popeline. It doesn't have a box. You can see it's been swatched. You can see got the plastic and the little thing. I don't use these, so these have never been used. And Popeline is how much? Hold on. As soon as I give you the price, guys, you can say sold. Popeline is $30. I think all of the eyeshadows from Dior that have been used are $30, but just in case, $30. Okay. All right. Popeline Peach does have a box. Again, it's got the plastic on it. Has little brushes. And that is Popeline Peach. And that one is $30. Okay. We have Pastel Glow. This had the Dior. There we go. Plastic with little brushes. Yeah. And it's doesn't have a box, but it's not been used very often. I would guess I used it once to do an eye look, and that was it because I have too much. I'm just looking to see if these are all $30. I think so. I think I priced them all the same. Just do a quick check. It looks like it. Yeah. Okay. So that one was Pastel Glow. And then Rouge Trafalgar. This one you can see it does have, it's not broken, but there's a little key chunk over here that's sticking out of it. But it's very practically not used. The brushes are in there. The plastic is in there. Rouge Trafalgar, and that's, again, $30. No shipping, no taxes, guys. Then we have Mirage. We have Pure Petals. And Pure Petals I have on the list, Lexi, for $30, but I'm going to charge $25 for this one because it's the trio, so it should be $25. And then this one is Toll de Joy, or Jouy, Jouy. Again, $30. We have Pink Glow, and this one doesn't have the plastic on it or the little brushes. I'm sure I have the plastic in somewhere. I have plastic, so I'll put the plastic on it and the little brushes, and that would be $30. And then this one is Pink Carole. Again, I'll put the plastic on the little brushes, $30. And the last one is in a box. This one is Rouge Saga or Saga. And that one's $30. Again, I'm just keeping them all the same. Okay. No taxes, no shipping. Just keep it pretty basic. All right. Okay, let me go back up and see which one's sold, which one's in, because I wasn't on. The Popeline, we know that one sold. Rouge Trafalgar, okay. Okay. And I will remember to put the little plastic in the ones that don't have it in the brushes. I wonder why the QR code is in Shop My doesn't. Yeah, check the QR codes in the forms, not this QR code, the one that's at the top of your screen. Not that one. The one that's in the forms. Pure Petal, okay? And the Pure Petal we said was going to be $25. So I think that's the one. I'll just double check. And guys, this is all being recorded, so we'll go back in and check, but that sounds right. Pure Petals. Yes, this is 25. Okay. Tweed Curé. Yeah, Tweed Curé is available. And Rose Topaz. Yes, I can show it. Rose Teas. not rose topaz. Rose tease. This is the case. It's the white and black. And that's rose tease. Okay, so those, I think, I'm just double checking this. So those are all the eyeshadows. I showed you all the Tom Fords. I showed you all the Dior's. I showed you all the Chanel's. There are 3 Sukus. There is Suku 136. There is Suku 05. And there's Suku 120. And the Sukus are, where are they? The blushes are $30. Hold on a second. Let me just find them real quickly. $30 for any of the Suku eyeshadows. All right, let me just see if I have any other eyeshadows. I don't think I do. I think we've sold out of eyeshadows except for the ones that I just mentioned. And that is it. Eyeliners, mascaras, lipsticks. Nope, that's it. Those are eyeshadows. No more eyeshadows. So I'm going to put this box down. Okay. So that was eyeshadow. That's all. There's, like I said, those are the ones that are left. There's 2 Tom Fords. There are 7 Dior's, 4 Chanel's, 3 Sucres. Dior cushion. Okay. Rose tease sold. Okay. I will put that one. Suku 136. $136. Okay, 136 is sold. The Tom Ford, the only Tom Ford I have left is Velour's Khaki. That's the only one I have left. Yep, 136 is gone from Suku. And I'll take out the Dior cushion powder. Yeah, Suku is some of the best. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything that's so good. So. Dior Rouge Trafalgar. Okay, so that one's 2. That one's sold. Hey, Laura, how are you? All right, Rooster Falger. I'll grab that one. I think I already grabbed that one, actually, Lexi. I did put that one in sold. I think. Yep, I did. Okay. And then I did take it out. You are, Zeev, you are good. Brown eyeshadow is good for you. I have a lot of brown eyeshadow. I told you how many brown eyeshadows I had. You guys would fall over. Bhutan Baroque. I think that one already sold, right? Actually, no. Bhutan Baroque, unless I'm getting tired. Lexi, unless you have it and I didn't put it down. Bhutan's Baroque is still here. Because I have shown it. I've actually already shown it and I've already given the price. So if you want it, just put Baroque. Thank you, Lexi. Just put Baroque sold. Oh my goodness. And like I said, guys, the list is, we've linked it a couple times. If you need me to link it again, it's in the chat. They are all listed for you. You can look them up. So if you want the Baroque, you just have to put Baroque sold. Oh, sold. Okay. I see it. Francine, is your name Francine? I'm assuming your name is Francine, but and then Velour Cocky. Okay, that's sold too. All right. Okay, my hair is like. So all that's left is a couple of. Let's see. We've got some Dior's, all the Dior's that I showed you. If you want to know which ones they are, I can go through them again. And then 3 Chanel's. Yeah, 3 Chanel's, a couple of Dior's. Let's see, 7 Dior's, and 2 Sukus. That's what's left. That's all. Okay. Everybody likes eyeshadow. I don't blame you. I like eyeshadow too. Okay, really quickly. The Dior. Again, I have to say the name, and then I will tell you the price. Once I do that, then you can, my brain, then you can, wow, then you can say it's sold. Okay. All right. This is the Forever Cushion Powder from Dior. This is the Mitza edition. This was a limited edition. And this is what it looks like. I am not going to break the seal on this so you can see it. If you know what it is, you know what it is. And it is, and then once I give the price, then you can say, it is $45, which is a great price because you're not going to see it again. And it's completely sealed. Okay. Just have to put the name, Mitza, and sold. And make sure, like I said, you go to the form, fill out the form, pay for it by tonight, all that good stuff. Okay, that's sold. Blushes. We have a couple of blushes left. Not many. Those also went fast. Let's see. Lip products. I'm trying to put these things together so I can kind of have some semblance of an organization here. So it'll give Lexi, Lexi, it'll give you a minute to get caught up, sort of, maybe, kind of. This looks okay. All right. Okay. Sweet. All right. I actually lied. I do have one eyeshadow. This is from Jones Road, and it is a single eyeshadow. It should be, yeah, it is in the list. Thank goodness. It's in penny crevre, so it's like this copper penny. It's an eyeshadow, and it is in the box. It is $15. It retails for $26. If I try to take it out of this box, I'm going to rip this box. So if you're interested in me showing it, I will. But again, it's $15. I will show it if I need to, but I really don't want to rip the box. Just let me know if you really want to see it. Okay, so blushes. There is Suku 136 blush, and there is Suku 127 blush. And I'm not looking at comments right now, guys. I'm looking at the list. So just in case you're asking me something and I don't answer you, that's why, but I will get back to you in just a second. The blushes are $30 each. Those are the only two blushes I have from Suku. And then I have some Dior blushes. I have New World in 365. It's got the plastic on it. I have it in 462. And if you want these velvet sleeves, I'll throw in velvet sleeves where I have them. I mean, you don't have to ask for them. Where I have velvet sleeves, I will put them on if they don't already have them. 826. I have all these velvet sleeves that I just have them. And I'm like, all right, so if I have them, I'll put them on for you. And then 748, which is Candy Floss, which is one of the new ones. And I'll put the little brushes in and stuff where there isn't any. The prices on those, $30. $30. I'm just checking and making sure that they're all $30. Should be, but yep, $30. They're all $30. All right, and that's the blushes, the powder blushes that are left. There are, let me pull these out. I will come back to the chat. The backup buyer, no, you do not have to fill out the form. We'll let you know if you won. Baroque has already been claimed, and you can be put on for backup. I know. Thank you, Z. I did want to be done at 9. I'm going to end at 10. So you get a little while. So no, you don't have to fill out the form. Kathy, You bought Super Blushes 126, 130, and 144. I believe you. Yep, you did. Okay, this is 136 and 127. Sold your 826. Let me find it. And Steve, thank you for looking out for me. I appreciate it. My Pilates class tomorrow is going to be tough. It's 9 p.m. somewhere. That's very true. Okay. And I will put up the link again that has the form and right there. Okay. And like I said, we are going to end at 10 because I have to go to Pilates because I'm getting old and I have an autoimmune condition. I have no estrogen. Okay. And here's the items list, so you can have that. I do have 2 blushes by Merit. These are the cream blushes. I have 3 of these now, so I'm like, okay. One is Beverly Hills. Again, I'm not going to swatch them because I've ruined them. They're brand new. They're great. They're great shades. And the other one is Postmodern. I buy a lot of these things, and then the brands send them to me after I've purchased them, and I'm like, okay. So now I have 3. The Merit blushes are, I will give you a price. Shipping is free to the US, $10 to Canada. And if you're outside of that, we'll have to talk about what it would cost to ship to you. But I will ship them. There'll be a cost involved in doing that. The cream blush balms are $18. Again, I have Beverly Hills and Postmodern. That's it. And now we are out of blush. After that, I mean, I have the ones that are left, but that's it. Beverly Hills. Okay. That one is sold. And Postmodern. Okay. Those are gone. Those are my favorite. Like, I love those blushes. Like, again, though, I have 3. And now I had 3 of them. So I was like, okay, well, that's too many. So now I only have 2. Okay. Let's see. And here's the thing. Yes, there might be two buyers for some of these things. But just remember, if people don't pay by a reasonable time, I'm saying 12 o'clock tonight. You know what that means? That really means sometime like noon tomorrow. But I know how this works. If I say noon tomorrow, then it will be 12 o'clock tomorrow night. So if I say 12 o'clock tonight, I'm hoping that you guys will get the payments in by tomorrow morning. But if you don't, if you don't have them in by the time I get out of my Pilates class, and by the time that Lexi has gone through the list, yes, I am going to give it to the backup person. Don't test me, people. I'm really, I'm usually pretty accommodating, but like, I just don't have the time to check everything. Just don't. Okay, so there's some lip products that I'm going to go through quickly. Okay, the ones I've already shown. There are Chantecaille. There is Chantecaille. This is the lip cream in Star Jasmine. I have the lip veil in Desert Lily. I have the lip chic in Anise, and I feel like I had another one. Did that one sell? Maybe it did. It probably sold. I have the lip veil in Acacia and the lip veil in Honey Pot. Those are the Chantecaille ones that I've already shown, but didn't sell yet. I have 2 Merit lipsticks. These are the Shade Slick Sheens, and I will show you these because I haven't shown them. Sangria and Tabby. Honey Pot. Okay. Honey Pot sold. I'm not opening it because, again, because I opened it once and I'm trying to keep these, like, because it's a cream product, so this hasn't been used. So, Honey Pot. Sold. Okay. I also don't want to, once I open them, it kind of ruins the, I don't want to ruin the box. This is shade, what shade is this? I don't know. These are like lip oils. This is Sangria. And this one is Tabby. The Chantecaille lip stuff is excellent. They're just going to go bad. I mean, I'm getting to a point now that I even have too much of it. Like, they're just going to go bad before I get to use them all. Tabby. Like my Tom Ford lipstick, and I just forgot the name of it, that went bad. And it's like it's 2 years old. I'm not getting to things in time because I have even more than I thought I did before, which is, I will go over what didn't sell. I will in just a sec. And then we have, this is the Chantecaille lip gloss. This is the shade. It is Enchant. And I'll put the list back up again just one more time. Hold on. Please hold. Where's the list? I had it in a sec. Here we go. This is the item list. There are 3 Fenty Gloss Bomb sticks. Because I talked so much about how great I loved the Fenty Gloss Bomb sticks, which I bought with my own money. Fenty then sent me Gloss Bomb sticks, which was incredibly kind. But now, again, I have 3 of some of these. So I was like, okay. So this is spiced. Spiced cold, rose amber, and Is It Fussy? I am not opening these because they are literally sealed. But they are brand new. If you know the shades, you know the shades. And if you want to look them up, go ahead and look them up. You can see, but they're $14. They retail at $22. I'm selling them for $14, and there's no tax and there's no shipping. So if you're interested in them, again, I now have 3 each of these, which was incredibly kind of Fenty to send me them. But I'm like, I just bought them. Okay. It's what I mean. I'm not complaining. Fenty, please send me stuff. I'm not telling you. Is It Fussy? Okay. Sold. That one's a good color. I like it. And again, I'm at the point where they're going to start to go bad. So, I do have 2 Chantecaille. These are the Sheer Glow Bronze Face Tint, and I have the Rose Face Tint. These are the face tints, the gels that I love. Again, they haven't been opened, so I'm not opening them. If you don't know what they are, I understand. You might not want to buy them. They're $86 if you buy them, and plus tax and shipping. I'm selling each one for $50. No shipping, no taxes. Okay, so that is everything that's in those boxes. There's not a lot left. We've gone through a lot. Last couple things that are left. Okay. Not much. There is the Sarah Creel Moisture Source. This is this product. And I'll pull out the one that I have. Where's it? That's okay. Oh. Hold on a second, guys. I put it in the drawer. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, this is mine. You can see I use it. Like it's, and so it has peptides, niacinamides, hyaluronic acid, and squalene in it. And It's $95 plus taxes, shipping, all that good stuff. I'm selling this one for $45. It's in its box. The only reason I'm selling it is because it will go bad, and I have 2 of them. Otherwise, I wouldn't sell it at all. I have 2 Sarah Creel's Face Flex. These are the concealers. These are in 1.0. So if you are my shade, again, I'm selling them because they're sealed, new in box, and they're creams. I went on about how great they were. Sarah Creel sent me some, and I'm like, now I have 3, and now I have 5. So I was like, yeah, that's too many. So again, I'm selling that, and the Face Flex are, and that's only if you know that you want, the 1.0. But they retail for $58, and I'm selling them for $35. So if you're interested, there's the Sarah Creel Staycation. This is the illuminating serum. This is the bronzer. Again, it's just because it's a cream, and I won't get to it by the time it'll go bad. It's $64. I'm selling this one for $40. Then back of the cab mascara, the tubing mascara. It's $20. Haven't opened it. Not gonna open it because mascaras will go bad, so I'm not touching that. There's the Merit. This is the Minimalist in Bone. Again, this is a cream. If you haven't seen it, it's a cream complexion product, and so these go bad. So I have 4. $22. They retail at $38. I have the Makeup by Mario Master Mascara. This is a volumizing mascara. This just isn't my favorite mascara, and I was like, before I open it, why should I? Don't open it. Someone out there might absolutely love this stuff. And if this one doesn't sell, I'll probably just give it to a friend. It's $15. Somebody who really likes it, I guess. Swede. Swede, again, has been incredibly kind to me and wonderful to me. I've talked about their mascara, their cloud mascara, forever, and they sent me so many products, which, again, so lovely, but these are going to go bad. But the Pro Lash Lift mascara, the one that has like the different brush, I actually have one open at the moment. This is the Lift mascara. If you haven't seen it, I have it in black, and I have it in brown. And again, these are sealed, so I'm not gonna open them. But they retail for $30. These are both $18. I have liners from Swede. They're both in Golden Beetle. I literally have a bunch of these. $16. I'm just going to finish up with all of these guys, and then if you want me to open certain things, I can. But again, I'm trying not to open things that haven't been opened. Couple products from, let's see, Sashu. If they were just powder, I would just hold on to them. But again, these things, they do, the creams go bad. This is the Cheek Stay and Stain. These cheek stains are really good. These are $10. So I have this one in Nude Mauve. I have this one in Soft Peach. And I have this one in Soft Pink. Again, each one's $10. And then 2 Tarte Sculpt Tape. These are, one's a contour and one's a highlighter. And again, these are cream products, so they are going to go bad. So I will either give them away or sell them to you guys. They retail for $36. They put them down here for $20 each. I'm just going to do these for $16 each. I think $20. So $16 each for these. That is it. That is everything except for the fragrances, which I will do really quickly once we see if there's any questions or you have things you want me to pull out. I'm starting to lose my voice. You know, I don't know what my email for Zelle is because I use it through my bank. So the only Zelle and PayPal. That's it. Sweet Golden Beetle. Okay. And the mascaras both gone. Okay. There are 2 Golden Beetles for Swede. So Lexi, if there's 2 people who want them. And soft peach and soft pink. The Zelle is working, guys, because I've seen it come through. So I'm not sure. Soft peach and soft pink. Okay. I do have Venmo. I would do Venmo. My Venmo is. Hold on. Oh, my brain. I'm so tired. It's been a long day. To be honest with you guys, I forgot about Venmo. Okay, Venmo. It is. I'm going to type it in here. If I can find anything. Here we go. All right. And that is Venmo. PayPal doesn't charge a fee. PayPal only charges a fee if it's done as a seller. And I'm not doing it that way. I'm doing it, or at least it shouldn't be. Should be taking out a fee. The sachet, the only sachet that's left is Nude Mauve. I'm just putting everything together and I'll let. There is the Cerakoil bronzer. This is the illuminating serum though. It's not, I'll show it to you. I'll just take it out of the box. This is the sunscreen. It's got a bronze to it. It's Staycation. It's an illuminating serum. It's not the bronzer. Okay, and that should be that. I will show you the perfumes. If the perfumes will also be on, there's a new site called, what is the site's name? It's called Spritz Market, and I will be putting them up on Spritz Market, but I haven't done that yet because, of course, I'm doing all this first, and then the eyeshadows. There's only a few eyeshadows left. Yeah, if you select friends and family for PayPal or whatever it is, you don't get charged. Yep. Yep. I could do it as a seller and charge you fees, but I'm not doing that. It gives me more protection, but I haven't done that. The Black Jaguar Eye Quartet, yes, that's old. That's gone. Yes, that one is left. Thank you, Lexi. The Merit Complexion Stick is 1.0. You didn't take it, Lexi. That is part of your payment for all of the work you're doing. It's not like you took it. It's you're doing quite a bit of work. The complexion stick is 1.0. I'm sorry, the Merit, I apologize. The Face Flex. The Merit is bone. And depending on how many of you there are, it's going to take me a while to get all this stuff shipped out. Just so you all know. Again, it's just me, and I still have to do videos and like links and everything, and all normal regular stuff. If there's only a few of you and you all bought like a lot of pieces, that will be easier. If there's like 10 of you, but if there's like 60 of you, it's just going to take a while to get it all out in the mail. All right, let me show you the fragrances. The eyeshadows that are left: Bouton's Couture, Tissé Mademoiselle, Coco Jean, Popaline Peach, Rouge Saga, which is Dior. Sorry, I should have said that. The Chanel, Bouton Couture, Chanel Tissé Mademoiselle, Chanel Coco Jean, Dior Popaline Peach, Rouge Saga, Pastel Glow, Mirage, Tour de Joy or Jouy, Pink Glow, and Pink Carole. And then Suku, there is 05 and 120. This will go up online when this live is over. And so you guys can go back through. I've shown them all, so you can take a look. And if you want them, you just go to the form, fill it out, pay with the code or the various ways I've showed you with Venmo or PayPal, and you can do it after the live. Whoa. Okay, I have these perfumes in a bag. Okay. Yes, Lexi is doing a fantastic job. Thank you, Steve. You have a wonderful evening. $11 buyers. That's not terrible. Okay, that shouldn't take a lot of time. Hopefully. Good night. Bouton Couture went to Tara. Okay, I will put that in the list. See, I'm glad Lexi's here. Because I have too much. Okay, here we go. Here are the fragrances that are left. Okay. There is. And again, it's in the tab. I'm just going to put it back up for a second. No, that's not there. That's not it. There we go. Okay. So you guys can see the fragrances. I'm pulling them out of the bag and putting them on the counter in front of me. They're on the list. If you know you want them, these aren't like the makeup, so I don't really have to show you them unless you want them shown. But if you know you want them and you're okay with the price, you can tell me, because we're going to be on air for another 20 minutes and that's it. Because it's been a couple hours, 3 hours, and I am a pumpkin. I'm tired. When I was younger, I used to be able to do this, but not anymore. Now I'm like, nope. Okay. Just taking them all out carefully. Make sure I have them all. Okay, here we go. Okay, the first one. The first one is Chanel Edinburgh. This is 4.2 ounces. There's no box that's opened, although I could probably find a box. I think it's been sprayed twice. It retails for $145. It is $75. There is the Paris de Ville, which again, same thing. Open, no box. I think I've sprayed it twice. It's $145 retail, $75. We're just going straight down the list on this one. This is the Fornasetti Fruto Prohibido Extrait de Parfum. It's a gorgeous bottle. It's 100 milliliter. I think I've sprayed this once. This is a very expensive perfume. I bought it at Harrods, actually. $610. This is $280. And if I don't sell them here, I will put them up on the fragrance thing that I've just already forgotten. I forgot the name of it. I'll mention it in a minute. This is the Chantecaille. This is the Vetiver Cedar. It's a 2.6 ounce spray, open. I don't have a box for it. I don't think I have a box for it. It's $185. This is $100. Like, these have not been used. That's why I'm starting to okay, I got to downsize on these too. This is the Chopard Wish de Parfum. It's discontinued and it's $25. I might actually keep that one. I actually have two of them somehow. I don't know how I have two. It's very strange. The Tiana Terenzi. This is 100 milliliter. This is little Superba Rosa, and this is an extract de parfum. This was a Harrods exclusive, and it's 100 milliliter. It's full, basically. Retails for like $400. It's $250. And then this one is the same thing. It's the Kuma. It's the Extrait. So this one's like $600, which is crazy. And it's $250. We've got the Famine. This is the Riviera Extract de Parfum, 50 milliliters. It's got the cobalt blue glass. Comparable ones are around $230, $200. So this is $100. This one is the Peregrina, $100. Again, all this stuff is on the list. This is a Diptyque's Dosan. This is a beautiful fragrance, but unfortunately I can't wear it anymore because of my migraines. It's 95%. It's full. And this one is $60. It's 1 fluid ounce. And then I have two of the Maison Kirchen, Francis Kirchen's. These are 724s. And there's two available. They're 1.2 fluid ounces. A 35 milliliter is $180, and a 70 milliliter is $275. So I priced these at $75. Fig Erotique, I could not wear. It just gave me a headache. Other people love this. I'm like, okay. This is very expensive. Tom Ford's always extremely expensive because it's the private blend line. So a 30 milliliter runs at about $250. This is $125 if it is a fragrance that you love. I have the box for that one. And again, if not, I'll just put it up on the fragrance people that I forgot the name of already. Cherry Smoke. Again, this is the 1.7 ounce. Retails for like $400 now. This is 150. Electric Cherry is 150. They've all been sprayed like once, maybe. You saw my perfume cabinet, you understand. This is Guerlain Rose Amira. This is a beautiful fragrance. But again, with the migraines, I'm having difficulty wearing like anything strong rose or strong tuberose or anything like that. I can't do it, unfortunately. And this is 125. These range, they're probably about $200 or more. And then the last one is a fragrance that a lot of people don't really know about. You can do some research on it. This is Graf's Lasciti La Rona. It's a beautiful fragrance. 3.4 fluid ounces. It's an ultra luxury jewelers fragrance line because it's the Graf, like the Graf diamonds. I think it retails for like $350, and this one is $125. And again, it's a full bottle. It's just not something I wear very often. So those are all the fragrances. If again, I'm not spending a lot of time on those because this was a BBD declutter, so it's different. But there is a new platform called Spritz Market that I will be putting these on. If you are interested on Spritz Market, I assume there's taxes and I assume there's shipping and all of that other stuff. Although I'll be honest, I don't know because I haven't used it yet. Now I have all the pictures and the pricing, so at least I know. And that is everything. That is everything. All right, let's look and see what's on here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I will go back up. Okay. Paris DeVille showed. Edinburgh. Yeah, these are good prices for these. I know. Those are great. All right. So I'll put things over here. And if I can find the boxes for them, guys, I'll put them in the boxes. I might have them. It's entirely possible. Okay. Chanel Pastel Glow. I will take that one out. Pastel Glow. Sold. I'm going to have so much boxing to do. Good night, Karen. Chanel DeVoe, Edinburgh. Okay. The Forenzi. No, it's like a, well, you can't really tell because the bottle is green. Like it's a light green. Can you see? Like it's almost clear. But the bottle's a little bit green, so I think it's like a light green. Electric Cherry sold. It's a good price. It's a great price, actually. I spent a fortune on it. I bought them myself. Tom Ford did not send them to me. Cherry Smoke. I bought that myself too. Like, I think I have boxes for them. I'll look. I feel like I put them somewhere. Okay. All right, guys. I'm done. I'm finished. There are other perfumes that are still available. Obviously, there are some. There's some makeup that's left. Lexi's going to go through, and Lexi's going to go through and be in touch and all that good stuff, and she'll post the form again, the link again of what's there. There are 2 items for skincare. The skincare items that were on the list were the Sarah Creel Moisture Source, and what was the other skincare? I know, Lexi, I don't remember what it was, to be honest with you. Lexi might remember, but I don't at this point. Yeah, I don't know. But the Moisture Source was one of them. Unless it's, boxed up and I haven't used it, I wouldn't sell skincare, to be honest with you guys. I mean, I do get a lot of skincare that I can't use all of it. But I usually give it to friends. If you guys want me to start doing them as a declutter, I will. But generally, I give away the skincare stuff. Because it's just, oh, Fritzy, thank you. I do, and I know it's not like, I know there's people out there like, oh, well, you're getting paid for all these things. Trust me, guys, I don't make money on this sale. I'm not doing it for that. I, I, I mean, financially, it would probably make more sense for me to write these off my taxes and give them to charity. But especially the closed items, or give them to my friends and stuff. But I do really appreciate all your support, whether you're a member and you pay monthly, or you just watch my videos, or you purchase from my links, or any of it, all of it. So I try, I think I try try to do it when I can. Um, so yes, thank you for being here, and thank you for purchasing, and Lexi, thank you for all your work. Yes, you can email Lexi, and she'll help you. She's been great. I'll put that back up in just a second. Yes, you can still purchase if it's still available. Yes, you can. Again, the form. All you have to do is access the form and pay for it, and it's yours. Hi, Jackie. Jackie's like, I didn't want to get on because I knew I would buy stuff. Jackie's smart. Yeah. Yeah, don't make Lexi, like, she's already probably staying up far too late as it is. Here's the form. And you can go watch this video after, it goes up. The thing is, it takes a while to be posted on YouTube, unfortunately. So, but, if there is something, Lexi is a night owl. Yes, we do know that, but we also we want her to sleep. Like, we don't want her not to sleep. The graph is a combination. It's really, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a lemon lavender. It's a combination of scents. It's a really nice blend, actually. It's just I have so many things like it, and it's one that I don't reach for. Venmo, I had it up earlier. Let me see if I can find it in here. Yeah, I'll just pull it back up. I had it, and I don't know where I put it. Here's Venmo, guys. I don't know why I didn't think of Venmo before. Again, I think I'm just doing too many things. Yeah, it's about to pour, literally, for the next 2 days. Like, pour, really bad. And if you have information like from me before, you still have to fill out the form, because if you don't fill out the form, I don't have your name and address. So if you don't fill out your form, I have no idea how to ship it to you. You can pay me from Venmo or PayPal, or as long as you can. And when you do the form, Jenna, it'll say pay. But you have to fill out the form, because if you don't fill out the form, I won't know how to send it to you. So that's the only thing. And you might want to actually get the item that you ordered. Okay. This is Venmo. This is PayPal. There are QR codes in the forms. Here's the form again. And yeah, when this live is, we're going to end now, and you got an hour from now to look through the list. If there are other things, you can email Lexi and say, is this still available? But there's not that much available, guys. I have to say, you guys, You bought a lot, which is great. I'm happy it's all going to good homes. I'm sad about some of it because I don't want to get, I don't want to declutter anything. But the problem is, I recognize that when I went to organize my blushes by color, you can't have 300 blushes. Like, you're not going to use 300 blush. It's just not going to happen. I know that. And I get new stuff all the time. I will have the new Chantecaille fall collection in about probably the end of next week. So I won't have it right away. Nordstrom does have it. Rhiannon does have it in store. So you can order from her. If you want to wait for my reviews, like I said, I should have it next week, the end of next week. But they do look very pretty. And I do like the Chantecaille products, but those will be full price. They're not part of the Chantecaille sale. So I cleaned house. I have not even like, oh, Lexi, I have so much more cleaning to do. I am making room for the future. I am decluttering my closets, purses. Like I said, I have a Chanel purse, one Chanel purse that I am decluttering. I don't want to declutter anything. A bunch of purses. And there's a local place where you can go and you can like literally sign up and sell, kind of like a flea market, that I'm going to try to do for September because there's a ton of clothes. So if you're in the Massachusetts area, I will be posting about it when I do it. I'll make sure it's on Instagram and YouTube and everything. But, I don't think there's going to be a part 2. I think this was it. I think we got through all of it, and whatever's left, maybe I'll post something on YouTube and say this is what's left. And you guys can have at it. And if not, I think we're done because this was 3 hours. And I was just going to do an hour and then like do a part 2. And now I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm just going to start putting it up on Macari or something. Because there's just, there's so much. And guys, there's a lot of videos I need to film for you for this week and next week. And then I'm traveling to Georgia for a very good friend's birthday. It's her 50th, and she's had some health challenges, so I'm gonna be gone for that, and some other stuff. So this takes a while to put together, and I don't want to wear Lexi out either. So I think this is it. This is gonna be it for a while. I'm not saying there won't be another one. There will be, but it'll probably not be until January, unless I have time to go through, because I have to go through everything and figure out what I'm going to get rid of. I have to take pictures of all of it. I have to price all of it. I have, it takes a while. All right. I'm signing off. Yeah, Jackie, it's hard to find good consignment stores, but Massachusetts has this one where basically you sign up and all they provide is the space and the rolling racks. And you put everything on the rolling racks and you're there. And you just give them your Venmo code, your QR code. You put it post it on a big poster or something, print it out, and people just buy directly from you. So there's no, you just pay for the space for a day or an afternoon or a couple hours. It's a great idea. It's a brilliant idea. Thank you everyone for watching, for purchasing, for supporting, for all the good things. And I'm going to bed now.